Welcome! It's a great day to be a miner. Today we have 3 brand new RTX 3070s that we're going to test out. We're going to put these things in an open airframe. We're going to check their hash rates on Ethereum. We're going to check out their performance, their efficiency, their temperatures, the whole shebang. But first, let's spin that intro. Pew. Alright, let's hop over into our Windows. We have the 3 3070s already installed. Windows has recognized them. Let's check in our device manager. Right click start, device manager. We're going to check our display adapters, make sure they're all there. 1, 2, 3. Now the hard part is, how do you determine which is which? And you can do that with GPU-Z. Let's launch it and check and see which card is which in here. Alright, so from our drop down, let's select the top card and see what it is. GPU 1 is our Founders Edition. It's the Nvidia Founders Edition. It's got Samsung GDDR6 in it. Let's check our card 2. GPU 2 is one of the 2 gigabytes. We're not going to be able to tell without doing a lookup, so we'll do a lookup on the third card. Third card's our Vision. Alright, so let's launch Afterburner and let's get some base overclocks on this thing. Let's try to see what we can push each of these cards to. And again, we're going to use Nicehash just because it's going to give us what they calculate as the daily profitability, and then that way we can compare against the Nicehash 3060 Ti results that we've already had. Although you're much better off to direct mine if you have more than one card, because you're going to get better profitability if you're going directly to an ether mine or a nano pool or one of these direct mining ether pools. Alright, so this is our Founders Edition, and there we're just setting at our normal overclock. Let's just run it as is and see what it will do. So we'll launch Nicehash. We'll have to do a benchmark first. We're going to use Phoenix Miner. We're just going to leave the overclocks as is. We're going to test it. Then we're going to try to push it to see how far we can push it and be stable. And then we're going to go back down and get the most efficient overclocks for each of these cards. And then we'll add it to our nerd sheet and we're going to compare and see which is the better value. See how long it'll take to ROI to pay off this card mining. All right, so let's jump into our benchmarks. We've got all 3 cards. None have been benchmarked. All the algorithms are enabled. We're going to not allow that, and we're going to do one at a time just so we can get an accurate reflection of what we're doing. So let's do select all, unselect all. Then we're just going to select just a dagger hash Phoenix, and we're going to test it. We're going to disable the other 2 cards, and then we're done. Alright, stock settings for the Founder Edition is giving us 51.9 megahash at a whopping 178 watts. Let's crank this thing and see what we can push it to. So first thing, let's pull this power limit clear down to... let's go with 75. That's a bit high, but that's what we're going to start with. Let's pull that core clock all the way down, and let's crank that memory clock up. Let's go with 1200 to start. See what we can do. Alright, now let's get it going again. So 61.4 on 165 watts. Let's crank it a little more on the memory, and let's pull down power more. Alright, 62.15 on 165 watts, not very efficient. Let's pull down the power limit and see what happens. 70%. We didn't lose anything, so that's good. Now let's pull up the memory a little bit more. 1350. 62.2. 62.4. 62.5, alright. Keep going. Alright, now we're up to 63.78. I've got the memory cranked as far as it'll go, clear up to plus 1500. I'm still at 70% power. 63.875, 63.9. Come on, keep going. We're fading back. I don't think we can get to 64. Let's pull the core clock up and see if that actually helps. So this is pretty wild. This is running 63.8-ish mega hash. Crank that memory clear up to 1500. I'm running a little bit high on power at 153 watts. Not the most efficient, but I'm not getting any rejected shares. This is my best 30 series hash rate yet. My Gaming OC Pro would hit 63.5, but I was also getting invalid shares on the 3060 Ti. So I'm not really sure if I just hit gold on my silicon or if this is actually a pretty good standard on this card. I've got it at 60% power, which is still a little high. It's 132 watts, but that's not bad at all. And it's doing 63.7 mega hash and not getting any invalid shares. All valid shares, which would be a $7 a day, $7.10 a day on Nicehash, which would be higher if you were direct mining ETH from one of the pools. This is a heck of a card right here. Again, this is the Nvidia Founders Edition. I might just let this run for a while and see what it totals out. 63.7. Alright, after hours and hours of tweaking and tuning, we finally got our final numbers, the most optimized settings for these three 3070 cards. We've got the Founders Edition running at a massive 63.7 mega hash, no stales, no invalid shares. I have the memory cranked on this thing clear to 1500. And the power usage is only 132 watts. That is amazing. And this card only cost me $500. Got it at MSRP plus tax, so $530. Amazing price for the performance. Now my other two, I had the Gigabyte Gaming OC. It is very finicky. I had to really downclock it and tune it. And where it finally came to rest, where I'm getting almost all valid shares with it, 60.8 mega hash, which isn't beautiful, but it's not terrible either. It's running on a low wattage of 124 watts. Then our Gigabyte Vision does a slightly better, but it has a higher power. I have to run it at 133 watts, 61.7 mega hash. Still all beautiful numbers. These three are doing rock steady and not getting hardly any invalids. It's running, I have it running on Nicehash just to show us what the current profitability is running right now. On 2/8 at 10 p.m. we are making $21.41 a day for these three cards. Let's look at the nerdy numbers real quick. Alright, here are our numbers. The 3070 Founders Edition for the win. 63.8 was my max. I am running currently at 63.7 mega hash. There are my overclock. Go ahead and stop or snip the screen if you need to get these overclocks for your reference. On this $530 card, I am making $723 per day on 2/8 at 10 p.m. That's a 73-day ROI. Beautiful. The Gigabyte Gaming OC and the Gigabyte Vision OC, not too bad, 60.8 and 61.6 respectively. The Vision is using slightly more juice to keep it stable at that 61.6. I would have liked to push up the Gaming OC more, but even with more power, I could not get a stable, good overclock to where I'm getting valid shares. Again, this is with Phoenix Miner, both within Nicehash and Phoenix Miner direct to a pool were my testing methods. I've tried both just to get a good feel. The earnings per day is actually based off of the Nicehash application. So if you're direct mining, that $723 a day is probably more like $9 a day if you're directly to a pool. That's great value. So yeah, there's the numbers. If you're getting better clocks or if you've got any tips or tricks, make sure to drop it down in the comments. Tell us about it. Let us know what you think we should be doing. Let's get some better tweaks on these. I'll spend hours getting these these things perfected because that's what I do. I've even taken the time to do power locking on a couple of these, just like I had to on the Gigabyte Gaming OC Pro 3060 Ti, whereas I had to do it in that just to get the voltage down below 145. That actually does help you to do some overclocking with just normal graphics cards as well, to power lock it rather than relying solely on the percentage changes. So you might want to try that. Anyway, let's hop over into our outro. Well, there you have it, the RTX 3070. Some great performing cards, albeit not quite as efficiency as the RTX 3060 Ti are. If you have better results or you have some helpful hints to share, make sure to just drop a comment down below. If you're new to mining or you need help, make sure to join the Hashraptor Discord or the Mining Misfits Discord. There's plenty of seasoned veterans in there, always willing to help you out. If you like this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe for future content. Thanks for coming along and enjoy the ride.